Had a rough week.
A rough week.
Yeah.
What was hard? Tell me what was rough.
Well, just got in a lot of
Yeah?
Yeah.
From who?
Plus, like, I thought I got paid vacation. Turns out I don't. But I was told I get paid vacation.
You work when you're not in school.
Jill, stop talking before we actually get him out. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex from Fitment Industries, and today we're doing another episode of From the Gallery, where what you have to do is we review cars that are in our gallery. That's pretty much what we do, right? If you want to do your introduction.
I'm Jasper. I'm from Fitment Industries. And I work here.
And I'm Gels from Fitment Industries.
Oh my God, that was so painful. That was so painful. And what type of shirt are you wearing today, Gels? Jasper? Sorry.
Well, thanks for asking, Alex. I'm wearing the Cosmis Racing giveaway t-shirt. The easiest way to win a set of wheels from Cosmis Racing that we're giving away at the end of the month is to hop on fitmentindustries.com, check out one of these shirts, buy it, get entered to win.
Plus, we're donating money to the Animal Humane Society, so you get to donate a couple bucks to help out some kitties.
Did not know that.
Some puppies, some doggos, as they would say.
Right.
So, anyway, episode of From the Gallery. What you need to do if you want to be a part of this series is you have to add your car to fitmentindustries.com/add.
Oh.
Yeah. And then once you actually have it completed, you get a completed URL link. Send that to us to shop at fitmentindustries.com with the subject line, Review My Ride. And from there, you'll be able to get rolling, and we'll have you in the next episode. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you ready? Okay, we're starting off right at the beginning with a 2012 Subaru WRX STI on some SSRs, SP3s, 18 by 10.5 plus 35s on Federal 595 RSRRs, 245/40. We are looking at air lift suspension. I can't see a darn thing. -4 degrees of camber all the way around. It looks like he's got some stuff done to it. That's an interesting.
That's tight.
That's an interesting place for it. Yeah. So, Jasper, take it away. What do you like? What do you not like? What are your feelings?
SSR SP3s, obviously, like, great wheel. Always will look good, I think. Just like you said, looks just like the Workmeister, but hey, it's an SSR. Federal 595s, that's a pretty common tire to stretch with just a good stretch tire, I suppose. 245/40, a little bigger than I was expecting on a 10.5, excuse me. 10.5 wide, normally I do something a little bit skinnier. I don't know, I think the front end isn't carbon, so I assume he just needs to get it repainted. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, saying that he's probably going to in the near future, or wrap whatever he needs to wrap. Besides that, it's just a super clean Subaru on bags, just pretty simple. The side exhaust is definitely like extra points. I like that.
Chels?
It's not bad. Like Jasper said, the whole like two-tone black on red thing, not sure what's going on there. Not a huge fan of it if it is intentional, and if it's not, like you said, benefit of the doubt. Looks like he's got a carbon fiber trunk there with a little duckbill. I like that. Got some pretty decent aero going on around it. It's got a nice splitter on the front. It's got some side skirts, and then that crazy diffuser, which is probably why he dumped the exhaust out the side.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not bad.
I enjoy the look. I think the fitment's on point. Not a huge fan of the two-tone color. I think it's a little odd. Maybe it's a style thing that could be, somewhere else. All right, you ready to rate it?
Mm-hmm.
On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 5.
6.5. Are you the highest score?
You got a 7.5?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we are moving on. 2014 Ford Mustang on some Ace wheels. They look like they're flow formed, or they're maybe multi-piece. AFF 04s, 20 by 10.5 rears, or 20 by 11s plus 40. Continental Extreme Contact Sport front, so 235/35, 245/35 rears, and it is on bags. We are looking at Aspinwall 37s, 2014 Ford Mustang. So I'm going to start it off. It looks like the fitment is dang near on point, at least in the front. I love the wheel choice. Definitely something that's, I think, a little bit sporty, a little bit, I think it flows well. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of like the double 7 to double 8 spokes. I think when you get to like the double 10s, it gets a little bit of a busy wheel, a little bit too much in my taste, because then the spokes have to get extremely thin to fit the whole design around. And I think that with muscle cars, you almost need to have a little bit more either less spokes to make it a sportier style wheel, or thicker spokes to fill the space. Like I don't think you can have tiny spokes and a ton of them on a muscle car. I just don't think it looks super killer. I love the front of this car. The front profile is extremely mean. It looks like a really fun and fast car. Looks like it's got some aero work done to it. I don't mind the aero, definitely more aggressive. And it looks like, I like the back end, I like the trunk, all that sort of stuff. It looks like it pulls together really well. And looks like the fitment's on point. A little bit of natural camber in the front, it looks like, from the air suspension. So, Gels, what do you think?
Not bad. I was never really a huge fan of this year of the Mustang, just specifically because of that front end. I feel like it's like mismatched from the rest of the car a little bit.
Sure.
So with that grille being the way it is, I think it kind of adds. Just look at the way it is.
You can tell it's an Aspen tree.
The way that it is.
It's pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
No, not a huge fan of the grille. I do absolutely love that front splitter though. The little winglets on the side, I think that's killer. It is very aggressive. The wheels I think fit the car really well. It's got a nice, they're pretty deep. They got a decent sized lip on them. I think it looks pretty good.
And what do you think, Jasper?
I don't know, this, like Jel said, I completely agree. This year Mustang is a little different, right? Mustangs are one of those builds where it's like the full like drag strip power, or it's like, really like poor taste in things. And then you have like the guys who really just like air out and kind of ball on it. And the people who do stuff like this always seem to do it really well. There's not, these wheels work really well with this car. And normally something, like a muscle car doesn't work. His fitment
and
is
it has lip, like it has a lip.
Yeah, his fitment is like on point. It is complete fender to lip.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the hood is insanely aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge hood.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really good. And he's not running any spacers either.
Right.
So that's bonus.
So he's got it dialed in
Always
perfectly.
So he's got it, yeah, so you got to dial it in, because that fitment, I mean, that's
just really well done.
really good.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's rate it on 3. 1, 2, 3,
7.5.
I give him points on the fitment. Next up, 2012 Veman V527Rs and some triangle TR968s.
What kind of car is this?
A 2012 Volkswagen CC.
Okay, you're like 2012 V-Man.
Oh, 2012 Volkswagen CC on some Vemans VFS27R. Do wheel companies try to make their models as difficult as they possibly
can? It's kind of like Subaru, Impreza, WRX, STI. Yeah.
Like, okay, how many times are you gonna abbreviate something? Like, I get it, okay? So first off, I will, let's have Gels start it off. Gels, you take the reins here.
All right. So I absolutely love when people do up these CCs. I think they look really killer when they're like just on the ground like this car. Because it's like the spokes almost come together like they're symmetrical.
Technically it would be, because there's an angle on the spoke.
Yeah.
So there should be.
So those are a little different. I guess I've never really seen something like that. Fitment's really good. This is on air, isn't it? It's got
absolutely.
Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah.
It's got 30 mil front spacers and 10 mil rear spacers.
A little big,
A
but
little big on the front skis.
Yeah.
But
what was the specs on
I think it looks really clean though.
Weird.
I love these cars when they're done up. So this is VWCC or CC Roems. I love the photos. So whoever took the photos, thank you for taking nice photos.
Yeah.
I love the fitment. I think it's cool. I love the wheels. Very simple. Overall, the build seems very clean, very minimalistic. Nothing too crazy. It's got a little bit of aero to bring the car down farther when it's on air, when it's aired out. I think the wheels are actually a really cool touch. It's cool to see something different.
So I think this is like the coolest thing about a CC is like it's the one car that went into like the VIP style for people, right? It's like people normally throw the super hop wheels on it and stuff like that because it just works really well. It's a big car, it's a big body, and these wheels at first, I'm glad he changed it up because I thought they were KPSs at first, which I wasn't gonna mind, but I'm glad they're a little bit different. They're a little have a change. The wheels are really interesting. There's almost like 3 different ways I'm looking at them.
It's subtle, but it's different.
Really weird because like each time I look at it, I'm like, oh,
I love it.
It's almost directional in this way, but it's also directional in this way.
Yes, let's rate it.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3,
8.
All right, let's talk about other cars. We have a 2005 BMW 325 Xi on some ESR SR04s, 18 by 9.5 plus 22s on some Radar Dymax R8s, 225/35 D2 Racing air suspension. And we are looking at the last, is his IG the last vision? I don't know, probably. So let's start it off. Jasper, you take it away, you're a BMW guy.
This is tough. It's tough.
I know what you're gonna say.
BMW kind of spoiled it with the M3. It's hard to look at a non-M E46 and like really love it as much as you would an M3 because it's the way it's just the way it is, you know.
It's just the way that it is.
Just because of the way it is. But I think he's really doing it up. The wagons are like so pimpin'. It's like that's a yacht. It's a slab. Like it's it right there. I'm a little tricky with the ESRs. I know that you're gonna call me out. I am like in that banger video that we did. I am the real wheel guy. I'm just like I hate to be like that. I'm not gonna like not like this car because it has ESRs on it. But personally, when I'm going down to it, I wish they could have been something else.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Overall, it's a good build.
I love the car as a whole. I think wagons are the bomb. I remember my B7 that I had. It was an A4 Avant. I absolutely loved it. Wagons, in my eyes, are like the future because they're so great at like everything, and they're great Euro styling. I think Euro cars like captured the wagon perfectly. I love the setup that he has on air. It looks good. The fitment looks good, but I kind of lean back towards the wheel and tire setup as a whole. Not a huge fan of the tires. And I think that we could have gone with something a little bit different for the wheels. I think with a wagon, I think with BMW, I think with stuff like that, you're probably better off going with something that's a little bit more of like a clean spoke style than something that's kind of like that pulled back JDM work wheel style.
For sure.
And I think that's kind of where it gets a little confusing for me because if I like hide the wheels, I would see Rotiform like all over this, or typical like double 5-spoke,
or like you're like typical like OZ Futuras, like the Euro like ACS type ones. Like
I would not see those wheels. So that's kind of where I'm a little held back on, just because of where he went with the car and then the wheels and tires. But I mean, he's got some nice fitment, doesn't look too crazy, and it looks like he's not running any spacers. So
good on him.
Jels?
Yeah, I disagree with most of that. Like, probably wouldn't go with those wheels, not just because they're like ESRs or anything, but just because, again, of the styling.
Wow.
What?
Listen to this guy. Hater.
No, I said it's not.
He's a hater. Let's just
I
rate
said not because
he's a hater because we're hating.
No, he's a hater.
I think you heard me wrong.
No, that's all right. We're going to rate the car because this hater is now just going to keep talking smack. On 3, ready. 1, 2, 3.
6.
5. Last car we have for the day is a 1995 Lexus SC300 on some Cosmis Racing. XT006Rs. Fronts are 18 by 9.5 plus 10, 18 by 11 plus 8 in the rear. Ironman and mauve front, 245/40s and 275/40s in the rear. Parts shop max coilovers, so he is static boy. Jasper, I will let you start it off for the last car.
I love this.
By the way, this is Flockalicious's. Flockalicious's SC300. All right, now that we got that out of the way.
Right. These cars are so, I don't know how to put it. They're really ugly until they're done well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like, it's always the case. Like, I am normally not a fan of like the SC300 or the SOAR if JDM is but like, it looks so good when it's done right. Shout out to Cosmis making these wide wheels with a deep, because Cosmis Racing isn't like this huge like
brand
known for being like these huge wheels, and like also they're one piece, so that's a huge plus with having that. The white on white looks incredible. I don't know. I mean, he's got Ironmans, which is an interesting tire choice only because normally when I hear of Ironmans, it's like a good drifting tire.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if he throws down. If not, like that's totally cool.
If he throws down.
But I mean, they're also, because they're drifting tires, they're also cheap. So you know, I wish the Aero was a little bit more aggressive. I feel like you can get real like BN sports style with this thing, and
whenever I do see like a picture of him, I'm like, oh man, I want one of those. And I've looked for one for quite a while, but to like, again, find one that's like a decent in Wisconsin, you know, good luck.
It's hard to find anything decent in Wisconsin.
But yeah, agree 100% though, like they are just freaking ugly stock. And it's so cool to see how much they can.
They have a lot of potential.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I love these cars for that exact reason, because you're so right. It's kind of like Portillo's. When we had Portillo's yesterday, it's like, it's the best B+ restaurant you can probably go to for fast food. Like that's Portillo's until like you're really drunk and then you go into Portillo's and you're like, this is the best thing in the world. Why don't I come here every day? Like that's the same, like I think these cars are like okay in the stock form, but if you get if somebody gets like a good hand on one of these cars and does it the right way, they're so cool, because everybody shares these cars when they're done, like when they're done up. Everybody loves these cars when they're done up. You never see anybody owning these cars, but when they're done up, everybody wants one. I love the car. I think it's super great, very minimalistic, very clean, very just simple. I don't think I would change much about the car at all. If anything, it's got a very nice setup. You know, if you are using it, I wouldn't play with the fitment, and if you aren't using it, I would probably just tighten it up a little bit. But it looks like he does, because he does have some harsher spring rates, 12 in the rear and 18 in the front. Custom 2.5 stainless, Brom Racing Streets, fresh paint job, OG status, restored headlights. So let's rate it. Cool. On 3. Ready. 1, 2, 3.
8.5.
8.5?
8.5. That was good. Yeah. So that is our 5 cars for the day. Remember, if you want to be featured in the next episode, all you got to do is add your car to fitmentindustries.com.
I'll make you do it twice.
/ad. And then once you actually have your live link, you can email that to us at shop@fitmentindustries.com, and we would put in the subject line, review my car, and we'll have it in the next episode.
Bonus points, high quality photos. Bonus points for, what was another one? If it was a muscle car, because not many people do those. Yeah, so there's like 12 people doing it. And if you put like the little heart, you know, like the greater than 3, bonus points.
Bonus points. All right, cool. I'm Alex from Fitment Industries.
Whoa, hold on, oh, stop yourself. Month of January.
How much did that hurt?
For the month of January, as low as 0% financing through Affirm. And we already talked about the Cosmis. I think we're kind of done.
If you guys are looking to pick up some wheels, tires, suspension before tax season hits and before everything gets back ordered, now's the time to do so. Fitmentindustries.com. Trust us, we've gone through this multiple years, and every single year we always get emails from people that are like, when is it going to be back in stock? And it's like 90 days because it's coming overseas. I'm Alex from Fitment Industries.
I'm Gels.
And I'm Jasper.
And we will do the guy thing and see you later. Peace.